what's up? How are you doing today? Well,
this is that promised video.
Yes, it is. This is Meet the Leatons. Sorry it's been so long in the making. We've been busy and he hasn't been home, which we'll tell you why.
I think it's the first day I've been home
like
all week.
So all that to say, we're finally getting around to making this video. Hope you guys enjoy it and hope it gives you a little bit more insight as to who we are, because our channel just kind of started out with, you know,
us doing
stuff, and you're like, okay, who's this? And yeah, it is a little boring. We're trying to make it more interesting, but a vlog can only be as interesting as your life.
Right. We're also hoping to kind of tell you why we started the vlog and why you guys should be watching it.
Yep.
And what our plans are for the future of the vlog.
Exactly. So I guess we should just get right into it.
Start.
What are we starting with?
Brief overview, I suppose.
Of what?
My life.
Your life. Okay.
Events.
Okay.
So I'm Cody. I grew up in the country. I had access to over 300 acres growing up in the woods. It was the best childhood ever.
It was pretty awesome.
Lots of fun times. When I was 14 or 15, I joined Search and Rescue, Lane County Volunteer Organ. Search and Rescue. I've been with them for many years now, still with them, now that I'm 21. I've moved up into an advisory position instead of a scout. So that's been fun, lots of good experiences and training through that.
I think most of who you are today is because of Search and Rescue.
Very likely. Yeah, Search and Rescue got me into wilderness medicine, and at 15 or 16, I ended up getting my wilderness first responder certificate, which those of you who don't know, it's like one step below EMT in the wilderness world.
Which means emergency medical technician.
Yeah, EMT, ambulance stuff. Except for wilderness stuff, you cover wound care and bandaging. Some of that other stuff a little bit more in depth than an urban EMT. So with that interest, I ended up joining a fire department. I volunteered with them for a year and a half, and that got me interested into the world of paramedicine. And so I started college work pretty much straight out of high school, working towards an Associate's of Science in Paramedicine, the official term. Paramedic degree. And so that took about two and a half years, including the prereqs.
Yeah.
So that was pretty busy. Now I'm graduated. Graduated
last fall.
Yeah, last fall.
Yeah.
With my paramedic degree, and pretty much went a couple months filling out applications and stuff.
I don't think it was even a couple months. It was like the first month.
2 weeks to fight wildland fire.
Yeah, true.
And then
during which time we moved.
There was a lot happening at that time.
Yeah. So pretty soon after that, you got a job.
Pretty soon after that, I got a job, and then right after that one, I got a second one. So that's why I'm never here, because I'm working 2 jobs, one full-time, one part-time, and the full-time one is night shift. So when I'm here, I'm sleeping, and when I'm not here, I'm working.
Except for the days off that he has in between.
To go rock climbing.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I've been worried about like, oh, are people gonna learn our schedule and creepy stalkers gonna like try to find us when we're not home? No, our schedule's too crazy. There is no schedule
I don't have
to
a
it.
schedule.
There's no schedule.
No schedule.
Not worried.
It's all chaos. Volunteered with 2 fire departments total. The second one was while I was working through college. So that was good. Probably should have mentioned I was homeschooled.
So I'm Joe. And let's see, what's my story? I was probably 15 or 16. It was a couple of years after you joined Search and Rescue I joined search and rescue with my best friend Emma, who you've seen in a couple of these vlogs.
You're just jumping right in.
What do you mean?
Well, at least I grew up in the country.
Oh, that's right. You grew up in the country. I grew up in small town life. He thinks it's city life. It's town life. It's small town life. Everybody who's grown up in a small town knows there's a difference between small town life and city life. It was one step closer to country life, but not as country as he grew up. Let's see. Like I said, about a couple years after he joined search and rescue, I joined search and rescue, and that's where we really got to know each other. I guess if you want our meeting story, I was 13, you were 14.
Something like that.
We were at a cider press party making apple cider, and you know the oak leaves have like those little puff balls underneath them? Well, we spent the entire day that day just throwing those at each other. Never met before. I didn't even know his name.
And she broke my hat.
And I broke his hat too. I broke the little adjuster thing on the back. But yeah, so we spent the whole day throwing those at each other and kind of set ourselves up to be pretty mortal enemies. And then our two families started homeschooling together with another group of homeschoolers. So we had to be friends, but we weren't really.
I teased her a lot.
He teased me a ton, ruthlessly. He was
That's
really
the
annoying.
secret to successful relationship.
No, don't listen to that. That's not the secret. But then, like I said, we joined search and rescue together and actually had to behave like responsible adults, be mature, and we discovered that each other wasn't so bad after all, and that in fact he was actually kind of handsome and kind of awesome. Anyway, oh my. So that kind of kicked off my interest in emergency response. My dad was a firefighter, and that kind of got me interested in firefighting, so I volunteered with my local fire department senior year of high school, I think. And then I decided to start the EMT program. That was actually, we started in the winter of 2015, and like 3 days before the program started, or before our first class, he had to go and tell me that he liked me more than a friend. And so that pretty much started off us dating, going straight into college, and then we ended up being in all the same classes together. My story's all like romantic. How'd this happen? Because my whole life revolves around you.
Yep.
You're the center of my world. Anyway, I'm gonna say anyway a lot because I keep distracting myself. We started through the prerequisites, and then we started the EMT program that next fall. I made it through the EMT program and joined a different fire department, the one that he joined second, so we both ended up volunteering for the same fire department. And at that point I decided I wasn't really interested in firefighting, just the medical side, so I just volunteered as an EMT there, not a firefighter. Let's see, actually within that time we also got engaged. So we've been married almost 2 years. 2 years in August. We're both 21 now. Everybody said we were crazy.
Yep.
We proved them wrong. Happily still in love. Yeah, so that's us.
Yep.
So I think at one point we mentioned that our goal was to homestead and go off grid.
Did we?
I thought we did.
I have no idea.
Anyway, that's our goal.
So yep, that's our goal.
And you want to tell them kind of how we got started on that goal? I think it all started with reenacting.
I think so. So my family got into Civil War reenacting, 10 years ago now?
That was your side of the story.
Oh yeah. I was 12. So yeah, 9-10 years ago now. Started out with a reenactment. It was a day with Dad and my brother, and we went out and we had fun. The next year, we went as a family because we had so much fun, just the three of us. And then the year after that, we went back as reenactors. That was a lot of fun. Civil War reenacting, tons of fun. You get all dressed up, uniforms, wake up early, shoot black powder, cook on a fire.
And live completely off the grid for a weekend in a tent.
In a tent.
Like,
tent living.
Modern conveniences are outlawed for that whole weekend. And so when we started dating, he brought me along, and I was hooked. I was totally hooked right from the beginning. If you go Civil War reenacting and you have any kind of adventurous tendencies, you'll be hooked.
Anyway, so reenacting, she came along, decided that living off-grid was tons of fun. And with my background in country living, and I've always wanted to be self-sufficient, you know, at least to a greater extent. You know, that kind of triggered talks into trying to move and live off-grid, which kind of segued right into homesteading.
There's just something about that simple living, providing for yourself, not having the sound. Like right now, I can hear the refrigerator running.
And the clocks.
And the clocks. Well,
What's the clocks?
we'll still have clocks. But like,
The refrigerator.
The refrigerator's loud, and the road traffic, and
utility bill always
bills, and TV, and
don't watch TV.
blah. And it's just when we go reenacting,
It's just so peaceful.
You reconnect with each other, with your family, you play games instead of watching TV. And so we've tried to incorporate as much of that into our lives as we can. Like, we don't have a television. We do have internet, obviously, to upload YouTube videos. But we try to stay off it as much as we can. We got rid of our microwave and our toaster oven. We don't have a dryer. We hang things to dry.
You started washing things.
I started washing things by hand. We actually have a wringer. But I need
a different setup.
I need a setup so I can actually bring stuff without it falling over. So right now I'm still using the washing machine.
And we're trying to phase out some of the electronics, trying to wean ourselves, so to speak.
We don't use a dishwasher.
Off the grid. Yep, no dishwasher. Everything's hand washed. You got rid of the Keurig.
I got rid of the Keurig.
Your sister's very happy.
That was a big one.
She drinks a lot of tea. A part of this is also not using lights. At night we've started lighting candles, and we have lots of mirrors placed all over the place because she likes mirrors.
Well, it reflects the light around, makes one candle go a long way.
But yep, we've utilized this mirror fetish to place candles in front of them, and they reflect the light nicely. We were given some Luci lights for Christmas one year. And if you guys don't know what Luci lights is, they were designed for third world countries in disaster situations. They're little solar charged lamps.
I can put a link down below.
Yeah, you can throw a link down below.
I'll have a link in the description down below.
I really love the Luci lamps. They are, like I said, they're solar charged. They're super bright. You know, you set them up just right and they'll illuminate the entire room. So that's what we've been doing at night, trying to reduce the electricity that way. We've been reducing the water use, hot water use.
I'm in the process of setting up a pump sprayer shower system out of a
2-gallon weed sprayer.
Out of a weed sprayer that has not been used on weeds and there's no chemicals in it. And a hose attachment
for watering.
Yeah, I've been using it for watering the plants for now.
We'll never get a shower out of it.
I got the wrong attachment for the hose nozzle, so I need to go down to the store and get it the right size. But in the meantime, it was so convenient for watering my microgreens that I just didn't want to give it up. So I need to get another one. So we'll have an off-grid shower sooner than later.
We put a little bit of a garden in, even though we are in the city.
And I've showed that in videos. Yep. And you've seen our strawberry box and the potted plants in the backyard.
Yep, and the grapes.
And the squirrel.
And the squirrel. Lots of squirrel. And so keep watching the channel. We'll be developing more homesteading techniques. You've already seen me using a push mower.
Actually, no, I wasn't able to put that up.
Just kidding. You didn't already see me using a push mower?
Nope.
I have a push mower.
He has a push mower. It's awesome.
It's a real
for our little
mower.
Postage stamp of a lawn.
REEL.
Yeah, but we were both sick, and I had like snot and.
Still kind of sick.
Yeah, I'm not sick right now.
So yeah, that's us. That's why you should be watching this channel. That's why you should keep watching this channel.
Yep.
I don't know what else to add.
Anywho, we've talked long enough. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
The total time of this just filming straight. So I mean, when you guys see it'll be edited and there'll be cuts and stuff. It's 38 minutes we've been talking.
That's a long time.
There's a lot of ums in there that'll probably be taken out. Yeah, so we're done talking.
We're done.
We're done.
No more.
Go watch another video. Go watch one of our other videos.
More than I've talked all week.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Keep watching. Supports our channel and it makes us want to make more videos. Give us comments, give us likes, let us know what you want to see. If you have any questions, we'll be more than happy to answer. I think that's it, and we'll see you guys later. Bye!
You can put that as an outtake.